What's up, guys? I'm Jesse Basora, and I'm here to tell you about pastelitos, Dominican style.
I got friends in a lot of weird places. Wonder if they're gonna call up and what my face is. What my face is. I could fake it, I could move away, or I could suck it up and face it. Humpty Dumpty when Humpty Dumpty when Humpty Dumpty went down. He said, screw it, I'ma smile right through it, and I'll scream when no one's around. Humpty Dumpty when Humpty Dumpty when Humpty Dumpty went down. He said, screw it, there's a big crowd looking, I'ma scream when no one's around.
Okay, you may be wondering, what is a pastelitos? A pastelitos is like an empanada, but Dominican style, what I said earlier. It's one of the famous food that Dominicans like to eat. You can eat it at breakfast, dinner, lunch, or snack on when you go on a trip, anywhere. It's one of my favorite foods to eat. Each time my mom makes it, it's delicious. And I'm going to be showing you how to make pastelitos. So I'm going to be starting by showing you the things and the ingredients that you're going to need to make a pastelito, okay? Let's start. A frying pan, a spatula, fork, a plate, queso de freír, or in English, cheese for frying. You can also use other cheese, okay? Discos, cooking oil or cooking spray. You don't have to just put cheese inside your pastelitos. You can also put stuff like chicken or vegetables. It's up to you. Okay? Now that I showed you the things and the ingredients to make a pastelito, we can start cooking, okay? Let's go. Hi, now it's time for step one. First, get your disco and put it on your plate, flat out. Then get the thing that you want to use to fill in your pastelito. In my case, I'm going to be using fried cheese. Put it in 1/3 of the disco, and then clamp the disco together. Then get your fork and then stamp it down on the edges. Make sure that you got it tight. Then after you do that, you flip the disco over and then do the same thing so it won't be leaking out when you're frying, okay? Now it's time for step 2. Hi, now it's time for step 2. For step 2, you need your frying pan and your oil and the thing that you did with the disco from step 1, okay? First, you get your frying pan, put it on the stove. Then you get your oil, your cooking oil or cooking spray, your choice, and then put it inside your pan. I already did that. So then you heat up your stove to a 5 or 6. I'm going to be putting it to 5. And then you wait until it gets to a good amount of heat, because I'm going to be checking it like this. Once it gets a good enough warm, then I can start, okay? Okay, now after you heat it up, when you do this, you can feel that it's a good amount of warm. So that means it's ready to get fried. So it would have been quicker for me because of my stove. And also because I started a little bit earlier than you guys. So what you do is you get your disco with the cheese inside it or other fillings, and then put it carefully in on the pan, but don't just drop it in or the oil will splatter everywhere. Just softly going down, and then just let it slide, okay? Then this is when you need your spatula. You start moving the pastelito around the disco so it won't get stick there. Just keep on moving it around. Okay, now after when you're moving your pastelito around, when you see brown edges on the sides rising up from the edge, that means it's time for you to flip the pastelito. Okay? but be careful. Just do the same thing. Just flip it, but on the edge, on the side.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up. First shot, pitched up, walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet.
Then just do the same thing and move it around. Keep moving it around. Make sure to tip it down so you can get the edges. Okay, now after you got the bottom done, you can tell by you see the rising side over here on the side right here. You can see that brown starts curling up over here. That means the bottom is ready to be flipped over. But this time you're going to be putting on your plate. Okay.
We give it to the people, spread it across the country. Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over.
Now you just let it cool off and on to step 3. Step 3, the easiest step. It's called enjoying the food. You don't need any utensils to eat it. You just use your hands and start eating. Okay? So, to summarize everything, it's easy thing to do, like max 10 minutes. So first, you get your disco, then you get your plate, put the thing that you want inside it on the disco, clamp the disco down, stamp down the disco with your fork on both sides, on the edges. Then, you heat up the stove, put your pan on the stove, heat it up, and then put the oil before you start heating it up. And then you let it heat up until it's a good amount of warmth. Then fry the pastelitos to make it look a good light brown color. And then let it cool off and then eat it. Okay? Enjoy.